What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. This past weekend, when I was at the Arnold Classic, I shot a video with Tony Huge and Kane Bishop about fasting. And, there were some good points brought up. And, every time I think of fasting, this is my personal opinion, guys, okay? There's no fucking scientific studies for this. It has not been studied. There's really no reason for it to be studied. Unless it has been and I can't find it, which I dug pretty deep on the internet, but it's possible there's something somewhere, some other country in another language that I fucking don't know how to read. But to me, fasting works best. This is my personal opinion. I do modified fasting. I've been doing it for a while. My eating window is from 12 noon time to about 11 o'clock at night. So it's a big window, you know what I mean? Like, it's an 11-hour window. It's not like I'm eating it in 4 hours, but the people that are eating, in that 4-hour window, and I know a lot of people that do IFYM with fasting, intermittent fasting, and they count their macros, and they absolutely, they stay lean, they get results, etc., etc. But I've had the same, complaints from people saying, Jerry, my digestion is fucked up. I have gas, I have diarrhea. I mean, things that, they're oversharing pretty much, but they want to know what the fuck is going on because they were fine before they started the fasting. Now, here's the deal, guys. I've said this before, and I've tried to explain it so that people pay the fuck attention. And again, there's a lot of videos on the channel, so people are not going back through the things to see them. So it's like you got to kind of revisit things. When you go to the doctor or the hospital and you're in trouble, they give you an IV. They don't give you like a solid push of 5,000 milligrams of Oxycontin because it'll fucking kill you. When they give you ibuprofen, they don't give you, 15,000 milligrams of ibuprofen, at once. They give you 800 milligrams most every few hours or whatever because your body can only handle so much of anything drug-wise, nutrient-wise, vitamin-wise. That includes macros at one given time. Now, when you add chemicals to the factor, okay, so if you're eating, let's say 3,000 calories, you got to get in 4 hours, okay? That's your maintenance calories. If you're going to eat 3,000 calories of clean food, you may have a harder time getting it down because it's more bulk food in general. The volume of food is more. However, you'll digest it better. Your digestion will be so much better if you're not eating things that are hard to digest. If you're jamming a bunch of junk into your body, which is usually high in fat and sugar, which your body, you would think that your body has an easy time digesting sugar. When you add fats to sugar, it delays the release of those sugars and slows down the digestion. Now, it's much harder to digest anything when you've added those fats, and a lot of them are saturated fats because people don't really pay attention to what they're eating. They're just like, fat, who cares? Saturated fats are even harder to digest. They're solid fats rather than like a liquid fat, like olive oil. Now, as you're shoving this shit in your body, you're adding chemicals. People are eating Oreos and Swedish fish. Now, I love these foods too, but they have chemicals in them. Look at the fucking bag. You add these chemicals that actually fucking cause damage to your fucking RNA and DNA, and it fucking causes issues. Now, you're not only having a hard time digesting, but your body is trying to detox itself from the toxic situation that's going on from the chemicals too. And I know a lot of you guys, younger guys out there, you don't feel shit. I get it. I was right there. I used to be able to fucking sit down and eat anything, feel fine. I used to be able to fucking drink all the time, not get hungover, etc., etc. It doesn't get like that when you get older. And I have a lot of people that are not teenagers watching this channel, people in their 30s, people in their 40s, and they're like me. They eat something, they feel the effects of it. They get sick easier, etc., etc. Like when I, was doing heroin and fucking drinking and partying and taking ecstasy, steroids, fucking doing pro wrestling, doing bodybuilding, I beat the fuck out of my body for a long period of time. My body was basically like a playground for, fucking 10, 15 years. It was a fucking nightmare what was going on inside me, right? Well, now, I joke with my wife, Erin, I say, my body was a playground for 15 years. It's like a fortress now. Now I'm more concerned about my health, keeping my weight down, making sure my blood pressure is in check because I know that can, people don't fucking pay attention. I've had friends that died that didn't even feel bad because they had high blood pressure and it fucking killed them. So I look at these different things and I'm like, fasting, which as long as it fits your lifestyle, who fucking cares? At this point, I don't care. If someone comes to me and says, Jerry, I need to be as big as fucking possible, and we need to fucking feed them around the clock, that's one thing. If somebody comes to me and says, Jerry, I don't have time to eat, I want to do fasting, knock your fucking self out. Whatever's going to fit your lifestyle at this point, I don't even fucking care, because people, they want the result, but basically they want something that fits their lifestyle too. And those don't always fucking correlate. They don't always fucking link up and sync up like that, like you want them to. Like, I got a lot of guys that eat 5,000 calories and they want to fast. Okay, go ahead and fucking try that. And they can't eat the food for a prolonged period of time. Why? Because they're trying to jam 5,000 calories in their body in 4 hours. Do that for a week or two, and you're burping shit up all fucking day because you're not digesting it well, and you're not eating fucking some of the healthier, more natural foods. And, there's a way to do things and there's a way not to do things. And I realize that people are going to do what they want to do and they don't give a fuck. When you tell them, do this, it will work better. And they're like, okay. And they do something fucking different because they just feel like it's easier. It's just what they want to do. You got to kind of just let them do it. But the information has to be out there, guys. The information has to be there for the people that really want it and really fucking need it. It has to be out there. And the information is, if you're eating more natural, more fucking organic, more closer to nature foods, you're going to get better digestion. Better digestion is more efficiency. More efficiency is faster fucking muscle gains, faster fat loss, less sickness, feeling better, more energy. It's all these things. All the things that people are complaining about. I don't have any, I don't have any energy. I'm tired throughout the day. I can't sleep at night. All these things are fucking directly related to things that go into your diet. I mean, there are other stresses in life and external situations that are causing these, but your diet helps you fucking relax at night and sleep. I mean, there were times when I used to eat fucking junk food. I couldn't sleep because my stomach was full. I felt food up here. I'd burp it up in the middle of the night. There was one time where I was in Mexico and I was eating fucking junk. I burped it up in the middle of the night, then inhaled it into my lungs, then coughed it back out. And I had basically what they call it is aspiration. I had gotten a pneumonia, a bacterial pneumonia from the food that got into my lungs that I had for like a couple of months from that, because I was like, I'm just going to eat this food. I don't give a fuck. I was telling people, like, I don't fucking care. I'm eating what I want to eat, blah, 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 blah. Not only was I unhealthy, but fucking I didn't digest shit for fucking at all. Like the food was just fucking sitting there for days. I was having a hard time eating because the food from the day before was still sitting in my fucking stomach. You could see it. Like my stomach was distended. Nowadays it's like I'm more concerned with, I take a probiotic every day. I take a greens formula every day. I take apple cider vinegar every day. I take trace minerals every day. I make sure I take my multivitamin mineral every day. I have one of those little yogurt fucking shot things that are basically kefir. I have one of those every day for digestion. Like, to me, digestion is super important. I eat very, very clean, and people, Jerry, you don't call them clean. I got it. You're fucking pissed off about the clean foods, but when you eat those junk foods and those toxic fucking chemicals that go in your body, you cause a state of toxicity in your body, which is not a clean environment. Let's face facts. Your body's trying to clean itself up. When you eat the cleaner foods, it burns as a cleaner fuel, and there's not as much shit going on that fucks you up. I can't stress that shit enough. And I was there. I was just like you guys. I didn't want to fucking listen. I was like, Jake Cutler told me when I was about fucking 22, man, clean up your fucking diet, man. Eat like this. I'm telling you, you'll grow better. I was like, yeah, cool. And I went right to fucking McDonald's and ate. Like, I mean, that's the shit I used to do. And I'm hard-headed, and many of you out there are hard-headed. You tell me to go fuck myself, but there's a lot of you, because I meet you guys at the fucking expos, and you come up to me and you fucking tell me, I listened, I did this, and it worked. So there are people out there I get through to, which is amazing. And the ones I don't get through to, I mean, someday, hopefully, before something bad happens to you, you'll see the effects of some of the shit that you're doing now. Like, I have no idea, guys. I have no idea why I'm alive still. I mean, between the heroin, the steroids, the drugs, the partying, the fucking risky fucking lifestyle I had, I don't know why I'm here. But I'm here, and I have information, and I try to give it to you guys, and hopefully you guys accept it, and it does some good, and I see that it's doing good when I talk to you guys face to face, and that's the best feeling, is having a discussion with somebody face to face that took your advice. Like, I didn't force it on you. You came looking for it, you listened to me, and you decide on your own, this is what I'm going to do because this makes sense, and then it works, and you feel better, and you look better, and you're back on track in a different way, and it affects you, and that is what makes all this worth it. BioStrengthTraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostrength.com is a blog. It's the do what it takes bicep. Don't force yourself to do some bullshit just because someone else tells you to, and we're out.